All right, so today we're going to go ahead and replace on a Lincoln Town Car the rear tail light. You can see we just did this one. You can see both of them should light up when it happens. Go ahead and do the other side. And it might be hard to see because it's pretty bright out here today, but we only have the bottom lit. We don't have the top turn signal going. So we're going to replace that light. We're going to show you how to do it. We have to get back here on this side, so we're going to have to take this out. This holds the car or the spare tire. We're going to take this off because it's going to make it a lot easier to access everything, because we're basically going to take this out. There's going to be about 4 screws in here, and I'll show them to you. We're going to take the nuts off of those. You're going to need a 10 millimeter and 11 millimeter, and you're going to want like a deep socket. So you're going to want something like this because it's going to be hard to get. So the first thing we want to do is pull this little cover off right here. You might have to unscrew it, but usually you can pull them off. And then this is going to be our 10 millimeter. So we're going to do that now and take that off. So the bulbs you're going to need for this are the 4157. We're taking this one off. After you take this off, in this case, this was actually 11 millimeter. On the other side, we actually had a 10 millimeter on this side. So I don't know if somebody just replaced it with the wrong size or not. But you take that off. Then you want to pull away this piece right here so you could get to the others. And the other ones we're going to take off is this one right here. This, of course, is the one we got. There's one up here really high, and then there's one way over here in the corner. So we're going to take those 4 off. This one, that one, and that one we already took off. I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then we're going to come back. All 4 of them off. You can see the nut is off of this one back here. This one's off. That one's off. So the whole thing should now just pull forward. So you could come around to the side, pull the light fixture, and the whole thing comes forward. And then you can get to the back. You want to twist this. And then once you twist, it pulls out. We're going to do that for both sides so we can set this thing off to the side. So now that's free to go wherever. So now we're going to replace our bulb. And this is just a matter of pulling the bulb out. Go ahead, you want to pull one out? I think it's the bottom one. And then just plug the new one in. Okay, looks like we have both working. Go ahead and put the turn signal on. That was the brake. Now we have the turn signal. So it looks like it's working fine. So now what we're going to do is just put it all back together. We're going to plug these back into the light fixture, push the light fixture back into the holes right here, line them up. Make sure you line it up to this guy over here. Once we do that, looks like this one broke for some reason. Once we put it back in, we're just going to make it snug when we put the nuts back on. You don't need it to be any more than snug. You over tighten, you could break it. You can see there's 3 different spots right here, little notches out. You have to put this in and twist it in a way that lines those 3 up. Once they're all lined up, then you twist it. So I don't know if you can see that, but I pushed it in and I'm turning it, and then we're done. So then we want to just align the tail light and put it in. So you make sure that all your holes are in the right spots right there, and then push the whole piece back down like we did. And now we're just going to put the nuts back in the back of it. We're going to make them snug, and then we're going to put all this back together, and then we should have it. You can see I've got one right there. I put this one on here, and I put the top one on. Now you don't want to put this one on until after you fold this back around and get it into place. So just make sure you put that back in place, line up this hole that's right here, and then that's the last one you want to do. So you want to put that in. Final steps on finishing this side up, of course, is just put this cap back on. It just pushes on, and then we're going to put the cover on the tire. And to do the tire cover, you basically just put in the bottom first. Make sure the top is pushed down in there. And the turn signals work. All right, we're all done. And the inside of the trunk should now look like this when it's done. The spare tire piece lines up to here. There's actually a little lip right there. Make sure it lines up to that. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you. If it did, please give us a thumbs up. Maybe even subscribe. Check out our other videos. Thanks.